Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's going to be a good one.
Hey, dude, what's up? Where's Leo? Oh yeah, I'm not asking. Of course, he's giving a speech. He's giving a speech.
Yeah, that's right. We got a really important episode today. It's the first annual State of the Art address. Um, you know, basically start the show, kind of let people roll in, let the chatters come in. I look forward to it, honestly. You know, Leo's reign as the host of the show has been very solid. Uh, he campaigned for what he wanted and he got things to the place he wanted, at least as I believe. I suppose that's up for debate to some people, but personally, I think he's doing a good job as the host of the show. Yeah, I don't really know too much about that, but, I figure we kind of get the show started anyways, even though he's not here. He's still preparing, I think. So, um, you know, typically, as the listeners know here, we do the poem at the beginning, and I think any one of you guys interested in reciting the poem?
Yeah, dude, I want to do the poem. I want to read the poem so much. Can I read the poem? Can I read the poem?
I don't see why not. I mean, like I said, I don't have the book myself, so if you can reach it and you can see the poem itself,
dude, I have Phil, talk for a second.
You got it, man. I'll to be honest with you, I have the stream on a delay. I can hear it coming in, and I hear you, but it's very, very quiet. And honestly, I'm very, very quiet. Oh, I'm actually at a good volume. I understand the delay, ever-ending delays. This was not something that Leo, as a host, ever told us was going to be a part of the show. And I thought maybe his regime could fix it by now. I thought maybe he could get people in office in the cabinet who would be able to fix these problems. And yet we seem to be unaware, almost as if they just don't. They're working on other things. They're not working on audio problems. And of course, here we are yet again with another stream that is bugged, that is goofed. Is there a problem with the gain on the mic?
No.
Well, that certainly doesn't explain it.
How about?
Why am I coming in totally fine?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
What? Okay. Can you guys hear us now? Is everything okay? I don't even know if there's anyone in the chat anymore. Just, I'm gonna read this poem while people come back to the chat. Okay.
Oh, we're back streaming.
Okay. On many planes, we move with sonic speed. Of many worlds, at last, we are in need. So long we've dwelt on isolated earth, sands of their spheres. Too long we've dwelt on isolated earth here, unaware of the things that lie are beyond the truths they thought to be truth. Thank you.
We got that audio.
Okay. Seems like restart. No, not restarting. Shutting the computer down. Restarting seems to have fixed it. Okay. So asbestos. Phil, you guys ready to go to the speech?
It's a.
I am so excited about this.
Oh, okay. Let's head over. Let's finally. The anticipation has built even further. Here we go. Hello, everyone.
Let me just say one thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the director of Total Insanity,
Thank you. Okay. We're clapping for a while. Okay.
Keep
please
it
quiet
going.
down. Okay.
Yeah, but also we gotta get to this.
Okay. Co-host, Mr. Meisner, Mr. L.A., Mr. Albatross, Skunk Ape, Dr. Superfly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here, and I'm particularly delighted to be here on this occasion, on the eve of this full moon in Aquarius. We meet at a show noted for experimentation, in a live stream noted for innovation, in an internet noted for connectivity, and we stand in need of all three. For we meet in an hour of irony and sincerity, in a decade of modernism and postmodernism, and in an age of both dog and cat. The greater our duality increases, the greater our oscillation unfolds. Despite the striking fact that most of the crew that this show has ever known are alive and working today, despite the fact that this stream's own technological manpower is doubling every 7 months in a rate of growth more than 3 times that of our viewers as a whole. Despite that, the vast stretches of the unknown and the unanswered and the unfinished still far outstrip our collective comprehension. No one can fully grasp how far and fast we have come, but condense, if you will, the 7 years of Total Insanity's recorded history in a time span of but half a day. Stated in these terms, we know very little about the first 6 hours, except at the end of them we had learned to use the ATEM switcher and OBS. Then about 5 hours ago under this standard, Total Insanity emerged from YouTube and tried streaming on Twitch. Only 4 hours ago, we learned to capture audio with Black Hole. Freakout, the beautiful stream, the retrospective, began less than 3 hours ago. And during this whole 12-hour span of streaming history, .mkv provided a new method of archiving. 2 hours ago, VDO Ninja became available. Skunk Ape explored the nature of consciousness. Only 1 hour ago did we increase our bitrate and resolution. And only 1 minute ago did our audio mess up for the 20th time. And now with Total Insanity's new YouTube shorts succeed in reaching viewers, we will have literally changed the algorithm before midnight tonight. This is a breathtaking pace, and such a pace cannot help but create new owls as it dispels old. Pal and Gal gone to the wayside, Al A and Al B reaching new heights. Surely the opening vistas of live streaming promise high costs and hardships as well as high reward. So it is not surprising that some would have us stay where we are a little longer to rest, to wait. But this stream on the internet, this channel on YouTube, this show Total Insanity was not built by those who waited and rested and wished to look behind them. The live stream was created by those who moved forward. And so will space. Sun Ra, speaking on the potential of humanity, said, "The possible has been tried and failed. Now it's time to try the impossible." And this must be met with striving toward alternative futures. If this capsule history of all progress teaches us anything, it is that Total Insanity in its quest for play and humor is determined and cannot be deterred. The exploration of space will go ahead whether we join in it or not, and it is one of the great adventures of all time, and no stream which expects to be the leader of other live streams can expect to stay behind in the race for streaming in space. Those who came before us made certain that live streamers rode the first waves of broadband internet, the first waves of modern tech setups, and the first wave of chat interaction. Shout out chat. And this generation does not intend to founder in the backwash of the coming age of space. We mean to lead it, and we mean to be a part of it, and we mean to lead it.
Give it up.
Now, for the eyes of the world, stop clapping so much. For the eyes of the world now look into space. To the moon, to the planets beyond, and we have vowed that we shall not see it governed by increasing corporatization, but by a banner of open source access. We have vowed that we shall not see space filled with content of generative AI, but with images of handmade, lo-fi, internet aesthetics. Yet the vows of this live stream can only be fulfilled if we in this show are first, and therefore we intend to be first. We intend to be first.
First.
In short, our leadership in absurdity and frivolity, our hopes for levity and surreality, our obligations to our chatters as well as our lurkers, all require us to make this effort to solve these mysteries, to solve them for the good of all humanity, and to become the world's leading space-faring stream. We set sail. Now it's time to set sail again on this new sea, because there is new knowledge to be gained, new art to be made, and it must be made and used for the progress of all people. For space science, like streaming science and all technology, has no conscience of its own. Whether it will become a force for good or ill depends on us, and only if total insanity occupies a position of preeminence can we help decide whether this new ocean will be a sea of possibility or a new terrifying theater of AI slop. I do not say that we should or will go unprotected against the hostile Wi-Fi interference in space any more than we go unprotected against the hostile use of hacking and viruses. Shut up, Nathaniel Superfly. But I do say that space can be explored and mastered without feeding the fires of rage bait, without repeating the mistakes that man has made in extending his writ around this internet of Oz. There is no spam, no clickbait, no content restrictions in outer space as of yet. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all humanity, and its opportunity for innovative streaming may never come again. But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why search for Skunk Ape? Why 15 years ago record a sea-themed rock opera? Why does Francis have friends? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our artistry and creativity. Because that challenge is one we are willing to accept and one we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win. And the others too. Thank you.
Did he say other things?
It is for these reasons that I regard the decision last year to shift our efforts in this stream from low to high gear as one of the most important decisions that will be made during my time in this role as director. In the last 24 weeks, we have seen facilities now being created for the greatest and most complex exploration in live stream history. We have seen frames dropped and heard the audio double by the testing of bandwidth in Sonobus, many times as confusing as the ship with launched Al-A and myself back to Earth, generating power equivalent of 10,000 Tascams with their preamps cranked to 10. We have seen the lair of Superfly's server racks, where 5 of his most powerful servers, each one as powerful as 8 of Al-A's hovercrafts combined, will be clustered together to make the advanced Ziva rocket, assembled in a new building to be built here at Freakout Studios, as tall as a 3-story structure, as wide as a 1-bedroom apartment, and as long as 2 lengths of this studio. Within these last 9 months, At least 35 streams have broadcast online. Some 30 of them were streamed with co-host Phil Meisner. And they were far more entertaining and supplied far more comedy to the viewers of the world than those of the rival stream. The streaming technology, now on its way to Superfly's lair on Twitch, is the most intricate setup in the history of Total Insanity. The reliability of the multi-output device, which just technically failed us, is comparable to communicating with the Legend of Luke in the mainframe with crystal clear audio. Promotional shorts are helping our viewership and engagement steadily increase. Instagram Reels have given us unprecedented access to the algorithm, and we'll do the same on TikTok. We have had our failures, but so have the others, even if they do not admit them, and they may be less niche. Okay. To be sure, we are behind, and will be behind for some time in monetization, but we do not intend to stay behind, and in this year, we shall make up and move ahead. The growth of our audience and collaboration will be enriched by new knowledge of our universe and environment, by new techniques of learning and performance and interaction, by new tools of computers for VTubing, interactive gaming for the host as well as the viewer. Technical institutions such as Al A's Academic Academy will reap the harvest of these gains. And finally, the space effort itself, while still in its infancy, has already created a great number of new show ideas and tens of new episodes. Space and related industries are generating new demands in experimentation and improvisational performance, and this studio and this stream and this internet will share greatly in this growth. What was once the most niche post on the old frontier of Ustream and Periscope will be the most niche post on the frontier of streaming in space. YouTube. This channel on YouTube with our Total Insanity live stream will be the heart of a large artistic and creative community. During the next 5 months, Total Insanity expects to double the number of ARCs and guests in this area, to increase its outlays for salaries and expenses to $60 a year, to invest some $20 in studio and laboratory facilities, and to direct or contract for new space efforts over $100 from this stream in this studio. To be sure, all this costs us a good deal of money. This year's streaming budget is 3 times what it was in January 2026, and it is greater than the streaming budget of the previous 7 years combined. That budget now stands at $540 a year, a staggering sum, though somewhat less than we pay for chips and snacks every year. Okay? I don't
Not at
know
the
why
stores I shop.
that one got applause. Space expenditures will soon rise some more, from 4 cents per viewer to more than 5 cents for every viewer, chatter, and commenter on Total Insanity. We have given this program a high priority, and even though I realize that this is in some measure an act of faith and vision, we do not know what benefits await us. But if I were to say, my fellow viewers, that we shall send to the moon 240,000 miles away from the control station in Superfly's domain, a rocket more than 30 feet tall, the length of this studio, made of new composite graphics, some of which have not yet been tested, capable of standing heat and stresses several times more than have been experienced in grad school. Fitted together with the precision better than the finest synthesizer, carrying all the equipment needed for propulsion, guidance, chroma keying, color correction, communications, food, and survival on a streaming mission to an off-grid celestial body, then return it safely to Earth, re-entering the Earth's atmosphere at speeds of over 25,000 miles per hour, causing heat about half that as the temperature of the sun. Almost as hot as it is here today.
You're telling me.
And to do all this, and to do it right, and do it first, before this year is out, then we must be bold. Like, hey Arnold. There's my speech. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for, we're not done yet, almost. We're the ones who are doing all the work here. We just want you to stay cool for a minute. However, okay, stop laughing. That wasn't that good of a joke. However, I think we're going to do it. I think that we must stream what needs to be streamed. I don't think we ought to waste any money, but I think we ought to do the job. And this will be done in this decade of the 20s. It may be done while some of you are still here in chat and the show and live streaming. It will be done during the terms of viewership of some of you, the people who watch on this channel. But it will be done. And it will be done before the end of next year. And I'm delighted that this community is playing a part in putting in a stream on the moon as part of the great internet effort of total insanity. Many years ago, the great German director Werner Herzog, who was to haul a ship over a mountain, was asked why not abandon his project. He said, "I would be a man without dreams. Well, space is a dream, and we're not going to abandon it. And the moon and the planets are a dream, and new hopes for art and entertainment are a dream. And these dreams have now become our goals. And therefore, as we set sail, we ask Dogcat's blessing on this most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which live streaming has ever embarked." Thank you. That's the speech. I have to say I got thrown off a little bit from the audio issues. But what's new? Are there any questions from the crowd here?
Yes, I do believe I have a question, sir.
Yes,
the moon. Yes. Are you solely setting your sights on the moon because it is made of cheese?
Quite frankly, my dear sir, the moon, we don't know that it's only made of cheese. It may be made of other substances, such as moon dust, such as moon cheese, as you already mentioned, and such as strange properties as unyet discovered by manned missions to space.
Just a quick follow-up. Can we use that space moon dust to make Earth cheese?
That's something my administration is looking into. The resources on the moon seem very pliable and able to help us in our great endeavors of making cheese. Thereby, not only will we stream from the moon, we will harvest cheese, whether it be through pure cheese or pure dust or whatever it may be. We will harvest the cheese. Does that answer your question, my dear boy?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. I just want to add one last note. I loved your joke about staying cool for a minute. That's very popular these days.
I have to give that to President Kennedy as the writer of that joke. It might have been improv comedy. But yes, our vision to go to the moon will encompass many other things, such as exploring the nature of time, things of this nature. Yes. Okay, any further questions? Any further questions?
I think I speak for the entire crowd here today in just saying that keep the comedy coming.
Thank you. Before this stream, I was disheartened once again. With the audio issues piling up, I wondered, why bother? Why even continue? But we've already addressed we will not be without dreams. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for attending state-of-the-art address. And I look forward to our future endeavors. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What up, guys? I hope that speech
Welcome
wasn't
back,
boring.
man.
I hope that wasn't boring. I hope I didn't rush through it because then I felt time pressure. And I hope I did JFK's accent good. And thanks, Megan Meisner, for pointing out the audio sucked because we would have done that whole thing and it would have sounded too quiet. So once again, the chatters saved the show, as usual.
Chatters are really the host of the show.
It's already 8:53. This show's going till 9:30 tonight, I'm gonna say, or at least 9:20. We've done the stuff. We've done the speech. We've done all that. Now it's time.
We did the speech. We did the poem. We had the audio problems. Let's get on to the next segment.
I think the next thing is Francis and Friends. How does that sound?
That sounds right. Right.
Okay. Cool. Let me stop the music. I started it up. Stop it again. Okay. Here we go.
It's Francis and Friends, Francis and Friends, always together, but that only depends if they haven't been fighting or want to compete. It's a world of friendship, fulfilled and complete. Seven gets either from now to the end. This is the story of Francis and Friends.
Last time on Francis and Friends. Everyone ended up at Francis's house watching daytime TV after the whole eating clothes debacle. And I guess they all slept over, because now it's the next day. Whoa! What's that delectable scent I'm smelling? Said Joey. I'm making my favorite pastry recipe, replied Francis. But that lovely odor wasn't coming from the kitchen. The four guests headed down into the basement, where it was most pungent. Archibald found a switch, which revealed a wall of Francis's berets. Oh, you found my berets. I almost forgot to change into my new hat. He had just put on the February 15th beret when the timer went off in the kitchen. Ah, my croissant! The four friends closed in on the beret wall. They took a big whiff and felt a strong urge to eat. So, we're back to eating clothes. But these must not have tasted too good because they were all trying to get the taste out of their mouths immediately. Archibald was eating his gold coins, Hans and Sven were sharing a half-melted granola bar, and Joey ate his hoodie. Francis came back downstairs with fresh French pastries to find everyone gone. Ah, great. How am I going to eat all of these? Where did everybody go? Why would they leave so suddenly? They had all just gotten back together. And how will Francis eat all of those croissants? Find out next time on Francis and Friends.
Hermanos, hermanas, necesitamos tu ayuda. Si tomo tu tierra hoy, te daré el doble mañana.
¿Cómo es posible?
Con el hombre sin nombre.
Don't drop me. I'm fragile.
What up? Post credits. Wow. Wait,
Did that get loud at the end there?
loud? It seems
Yeah.
the same for me, I think. But who knows? The audio.
Okay.
Any
I
time
had
that we stream now, the
hilarious-
audio can be
The funny
weird.
thing is, I printed that video and it had audio problems of its own. It was like it was
Dude.
bizarre because they were like doubly loud than the last episode, and I could not figure out why. All I did was make a new sequence, bring the first sequence into the second sequence, and it was fine. I re-rendered it that way. It made no sense.
Yeah, this week's, I guess, all about audio making no sense. It truly
That's-
makes no sense.
I guess the state of our art.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, whatever. I don't have time to think around what was I gonna say. Okay. We do have an update on Weber. We have an, isn't that right, Asbestos Albatross? Yeah, we're gonna have to move the show quickly now. Yes, we have an update on Weber. Let's head over there, right now. Okay, you can see here, Chris Weber. What? We have apprehended Weber. We have, we have found him. We have him in our custody. Isn't that right, my dear, military detective up there?
That's right, Albie. Listen, Weber, you got a lot of explaining to do. You've been gone for some time, and you need to be back in containment.
I'm telling you, man, I'm not Weber. I'm Chris Weber, basketball player and basketball commentator Chris Weber.
Well, then why do you look so similar to that picture over there on the wall?
Yeah, that's what they all say. I'm not this guy. Your name is Weber. It says so on the back of your jersey. You have the same number and team on the jersey you're wearing as Weber, and you're trying to tell me you're not Weber?
Seems
Hey, man.
like you're in the wrong place right now.
Come on, dude. Like, Weber's like a tiny guy. If Weber was here, you could hold him in your own beak, in your own hand. I'm a full-grown, super tall basketball player guy. You got the wrong guy.
I've got you in my hand right now. Don't you remember? We brought you to court. We got you indicted. We got you written up. We got you locked down.
You're making me so upset. My head's getting bigger. I'm not Weber. Then why is your head looking extremely oversized, just like the real Weber?
It's almost bobbling, just like the. Oh yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you, I'm not Weber. You have the wrong guy. Once my lawyers get this straightened out, you'll see. You got. Wait. You have lawyers? Yes, and I hope that Total Insanity is well defended, because this could be a whole nother trial that's gonna suck out money from your coffers. And don't you need to go to... Didn't you just announce that big space mission?
Don't you worry about that, Bucko.
Oh, shit.
Why don't you focus on making sure you can give us a good alibi? But that probably won't matter anyways, because you've been missing, needing to be in containment, needing to help the rival stream. Yeah.
Dude.
You're gonna burn, buddy.
Oh, you got my head coming off my body and totally spinning. You've got me in a head spin, man. I'm telling you. You've got the wrong guy. You'll see. Okay, well, I can see we're just going in circles with him right now. This is the latest update, though. We do have a suspected Weber in custody. And, okay. The manhunt continues on. Okay. I hope
That's
that
very
was
weird.
a good segment.
There's something about that guy that looks right, but also
Yeah.
it's almost like if I'm squinting and jumping, it works. But
I just
I
can't
don't know.
help.
I don't know.
He just seems a little more stretched out than Weber. I was with Weber for many years, as I always like to say. He just seems a little different. Don't you think, Albatross? Oh, I have to admit there is something peculiar. But we're under intense pressure to find this man on the loose, this man on the lam. But it doesn't mean get the wrong guy, so I want to make sure you get the right people, okay?
That's what I was thinking. You know, it's like, wasn't that guy just a little too easy to capture?
Yeah, I think, Albatross, using my extrasensory alien perception, I can tell that he's telling the truth. I have a built-in, I don't know if I always have this, because I don't want to add this to the canon lore, but right now I have a built-in lie detector for Chris Webber, and I do believe there is the distinction. His name is Chris Webber, and you're looking for
Wait.
simply Webber.
Were you able to do a bioscan on this guy?
Oh yeah, definitely. Using my super alien military bioweapon Psycho Samosis, I was able to tell if he was telling the truth or not. And my calculations say he's 96% telling the truth.
Okay.
But he is Weber in a sense, though, right?
It is true, there's some type of strange connection between these two Webbers, that's yet to be explored.
Well, I don't know if I like this.
It's getting more complex, like everything on this show. Well, Phil, I guess should we go to my Mystic Cave performance? Yeah, right.
I would
Am I
love that.
am I rushing the show much too much now, or is this appropriate?
No, I think it's appropriate. I mean, the song's not 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it's like song's like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
I would like to
Maybe let's give it a little intro.
Oh wait, we have an intro.
I'll just mean introduce what you're doing.
I'm gonna play. Oh yeah. Thank you. So, Mystic Cave Goofball album. I've been working on it a while, but also not working on it a while. The songs are all completed. It's a concept album. The songs fit together in certain ways, but they also can stand alone. The music is going to combine acoustic guitar with like distorted guitar and also electronic beats and synthesizers. So what you're hearing here is not representative of the album, but I decided I wanted to do a little, basically, where's this? I decided I want to do a little, give you a little taste of each song. So I'm going to play through the 10 songs, one song each week. And I can't move that. And Mystic Cave 0. There are a few songs on the album called Mystic Cave. Mystic Cave 0 through 3. This is Mystic Cave 0, the start of the album. Next week I shall play Sophia, which is the second track. I still am like, these are just the acoustic versions, guys, but enough of that. I'm just going to play the song proudly and cool. Cut the music. Cut the music. Thank you. So this is, first let's go back to this shot.
And then cue the live music.
Cue the cave. Mystic Cave. Oh dude, that was the cave you were hiding out in when we first met. Yes, very good. Detail. Give me the cave mic. Thank you. It's in my face, but it's okay. Let's move that cave mic a little bit. My green screening is kind of not perfect. You can't see my guitar.
Can you turn the gain up on the cave mic?
Yeah. Let me make sure that's loud enough. Okay. I know how to play this song, but I practiced it a bunch, but I'm just going to get my master file here just in case. Oh.
Just grab your master's degree while you're at it.
I came into the show so calm and ready to do the speech in the perfect cadence and speed, and now I still feel discombobulated. But with this song, this is actually perfect because this song is about discombobulation in a way. So here we go. Okay, I can. Okay. Oh wait, I'm hearing a super delay. Let me mute my audio. Not to you guys, but to myself. mystic cave. I'm all alone, like every day. And now I'm in this mystic cave. Show me the way. I can't escape this mystic cave. Spikes falling from the sky. I'm leaping and jumping over pits. I know I'm here for something, but I don't know what. I'm throwing a tantrum and a fit. And so I'm in this mystic cave. I'm on my own. Mystic cave. Show me the way to navigate this mystic cave. There you have it. The whole time
Come on, guys, give it up.
The whole time I performed that, I was worried I was being too loud for Jonathan. Shout out Jonathan.
Nice.
Well, the cave's still behind me. Every week I'm going to just be in this cave from now on. Okay.
Is Jonathan already asleep now? Or
No.
I figured that's more of a Superfly thing.
Yeah. That's my own preoccupied fears of annoying people within the house. Whoa, I'm so excited to this. Wait, I don't understand that comment. I'm so excited to this album to NC one out. What does that mean? Am I missing something?
I'm so excited to this album, to hear this album, to
but that's still
now collect one.
Cool, nice. Thank you.
Out of stores. Probably.
NC-17.
Yeah, it's very grotesque, this album.
Nope. Okay. Well. Wait, people are actually excited for my album to come out? I just want to say thank you. I'm excited for Philo 2 to come out. Coming out very soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. Let me put this guitar back.
So, that brings us to the end of the show. That brings us to the end of a perfectly executed show.
Yeah, it was perfect. This was the best show that we ever did. And
in many respects, this is the top. This is our peak.
I failed the anger test. I still got angry. But next time I'll get less angry.
What you need to do is learn how to shut down your computer.
Guys,
which fixed it last week.
I know I fixed it though. I know I fixed it this time. Because when I restarted it, it reset like the volume of. Okay, so there's the multi-output device volume, which contains Black Hole 2, but somehow Black Hole 2 volume that I wasn't even looking at on its own thing got turned down, and it's that. And I discovered that, wait a second, that wasn't like that before. That's what changed. Does that make sense?
You're talking astrophysics to me. At
I
this
basically, though, was like, it's technically still my fault. If I would have saw that before restarting, I could have saw that the volume wasn't right. But I didn't even think to check there because I wasn't even using that. This doesn't make sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me. And so with that,
Okay, you've kept the people waiting long enough. Do you have anything else? Oh, wait, what did we... Oh, yeah, we gotta wrap the show up. What did we earn today?
what did we earn today?
Yeah, we need a lot of money for the space mission. We're gonna need to make a lot of dough for that.
Wait a second.
Really?
Oh, damn, you're right. That costs a good deal of money. Which brings us to... Also, I don't know if you guys realized, at the beginning of the show, the bug disappeared. Like, the bug was gone. Anyway, it's back now. I added it. Where's the segment? What did we earn today? What did we earn today? Did you guys earn anything? What did we earn today? Wow!
I earned well, I went to work today and I earned a living wage.
That's very good, actually. I earned new knowledge. That's kind of learning, though. But I earned new knowledge of the black hole volume things that have never been turned. I don't know why they get turned down now. Don't you want to mention, dude? You know, you've got to. Even if you feel embarrassed, bro, you got to bring up the monetization, okay? If you expect to catch up, as you said in the speech, you got to bring it up, okay, dude? Okay, dude. Here's Ko-Fi, Ko-Fi.com/LeoZiva. You can donate to the show. At least, basically, we're just asking for 25 cents. 5 cents per person. Look, me, Phil, Asbestos Albatross, Al-A, Skunk Ape. We break the 25 cents down, we each get 5 cents. Come on, why not give us 25 cents?
It's like you don't want us to go to the moon.
I know.
That's the case.
It's like seriously, 25 cents. If it lets you give 25 cents. Okay, that's the shout out to that.
And if you have to round up, leave a tip, obviously.
And you can, you can see that we need it because at first I was gonna be like, dude, the show started bad, but no, exactly. That 25 cents makes all the difference. That 25 cents allows us to contract the writer and producer of Hey Arnold to give us feedback on the show, and he can perhaps even show our work to Nickelodeon, and perhaps we'll get a new channel like MTV or Nickelodeon, and we'll have our own channel. I've gone down a path. Does this make sense to you, Phil?
As far as MTV goes, though, I mean, they were on the moon, and we just want to be on par with MTV Music Video Awards.
Yep.
And so
the moon.
We see ourselves rising to the occasion, leaving the stratosphere and ending up on the moon,
Literally
where there's not
rising.
much, but a bit of dust, a bit of perhaps trapped water in the Great Lake of whatever it's called, Tranquility. And we ultimately want to try and find out what's on that dark side.
Exactly. And we're going to find out the anomalies of the moon. And has anyone just tried to float to space? Instead of using all those rocket launchers, just get like a really good hot air balloon.
Yeah, Al. I mean, you got any knowledge of that stuff?
Actually, Leo makes a good point. Why not make an ultimate... Think about how weather balloons go so high. Now, why not make an ultimate balloon that's somehow, like, vacuum sealed so you can breathe inside of it? Have the balloon float up. And then once it reaches the point that it stops floating, engage the laser rockets, which would need way much less thrust than from the Earth's surface, and that can just push you the rest of the way where you need to go. Why has nobody thought of this?
And that's what
Well,
I
no
ask.
one has employed an alien on their show.
That actually seems like a really good idea. Maybe we're gonna look into that technology. Okay, well, that's about all we got today. And with that, I have to say that that's about it.